Good morning everyone. Myself Swati Patil. Welcome in our algebra class. Students, today we are going to start new topic. Our topic name is continued proportion. Continued proportion. So let's see what is mean by continued proportion. Suppose 4 as to 12 and 12 as to 36. They are equal ratio. They are equal ratio. 4 upon 12 and 12 upon 36. The first ratio of successor and second ratio of predecessor both are equal. So we say that 4 as to 4, 12, 36 are in continued proportion. Are in continued proportion. Okay. Suppose A upon B is equal to B upon C. Then A, B, C are in continued proportion. Cross multiply this. B into B means B square. B square is equal to A into C. So this B is called as geometric mean. B is called as geometric mean of A and C. This B is called as geometric mean of A and C. A and C. So this is continued proportion. Let's see some example based on this continued proportion. Let's see how to solve the examples. See first example. Which number should be subtracted from 7, 12 and 18 such that the resultant numbers are in continued proportion. See example. Which number should be subtracted from 7, 12 and 18 such that resultant numbers are in continued proportion? So we suppose x should be subtracted from 7, 12 and 18. Suppose x should be subtracted from 7, 12 and 18. The resultant numbers are 7 minus x, then 12 minus x and 18 minus x. Okay. When we should subtract x from 7, 12 and 18, then we get the numbers 7 minus x, 12 minus x and 18 minus x. So write down these numbers in continued proportion, means geometric mean. B square is equal to AC. Okay. So here this 12 minus x is geometric mean, means B square. So write down here 12 minus x bracket square is equal to A means 7 minus x. This is A, this is B and this is C. A into C means 18 minus Okay. Then solve this. Square this. A minus b bracket squares. What is the expansion formula? A square minus 2ab plus b square. Use this formula here. 12 square is 144 minus 2 into x is 2x into 12 means 24x minus 24x minus minus plus x square is x square. Okay. Then here 7 into 18. How many? 18 into 7. 126. 126. Then 7 into x minus 7x. 18 into x minus 18x. Minus minus plus x square. So this x square and this x square cancel. Then 144 transferred like terms together. 144 and this 126 transferred this side means minus 126 is equal to minus 7x and minus 18x. How many? Minus 26x. Then this minus 24x transferred this side means plus 24x. So 144 minus 126. How many? 8. Then 1 is equal to minus 26 and plus 24 means minus 2x. Here 25. So minus 25 plus 24 is minus x. So x is equal to minus 18. So tally this. Tally. Substitute this x value here. 7 minus x. 7 minus minus 18 means 7 plus 18 means 25. Then 12 minus x. 12 minus x. 12 minus minus 18 means 12 plus 18 means 30. And last one is 18 minus x. 18 minus x is equal to 18 minus minus 18 means 18 plus 18 36. So 25, 36, 25, 30 and 36. 12 minus x is geometric mean. So 30 square means b square is equal to ac. Means 30 square is equal to 25 into 36. 30 square is 900 is equal to 25 into 36 means 6 5 is 30, 6 2 is 12, 12 plus 3 15. Then 3 5 is 15, 1 3 2 is 6 plus 1 7. 7 plus 1 8 plus 1 9 means 900 is equal to 900 means 25, 30 and 36 are in continued proportion. Therefore 25, 30 and 36 are in continued proportion. This is our answer. 25, 30 and 36. Okay. After that you have to write down this example in your notebook. Let's see next topic. Our next topic is K method. Let's see what it means by K method. K method. K method means suppose A, B, C and D. A, B, C are in continued proportion. continued proportion. Means A upon B is equal to B upon C is equal to K. Okay. Sorry, here A, B, C and D are in continued proportion. A upon B is equal to C upon D. Then A upon B is equal to K and C upon D is equal to K. Means A is equal to BK and C is equal to DK. Okay. Then let's see one example. If A upon B is equal to C upon D, then show that phi A minus 3C upon phi B minus 3D is equal to 7A minus 2C upon 7B minus 2D. If A upon B is equal to C upon D, then show that phi A minus 3C upon phi B minus 3D is equal to 7A minus 2C upon 7B minus 2D. Means here we have to show that right hand side is equal to left hand side. So left hand side, first we prove left hand side. Phi A minus 3C upon phi B minus 3D. What is our A value? A value is BK and C value is DK. Then substitute this value in place of A and C. So phi into BK, phi BK minus 3 into C means DK, means 3 DK upon phi B minus 3D. See here, in numerator K is common in both sides, right? So take in common factor. So what is remaining in bracket? Phi B minus 3D upon denominator phi B minus 3D. See, numerator and denominator both are same, so cancel these. What is remaining? Only K. Means left hand side is equal to K. Let's see right hand side. RHS. RHS is 7A minus 2C upon 7B minus 2D. Substitute here A and C value. 7 A value is BK. So 7 BK minus C value is DK. 2 into DK means 2 DK upon 7B minus 2D. Okay. So take K as common. K in bracket 7B minus 2D upon 7B minus 2D. So this 7B minus 2D both are cancelled in numerator and denominator. Only K is remaining. Means LHS value is K and RHS value is also K. Therefore LHS is equal to RHS. I hope students all of you understood continued proportion and K method examples. Thank you. Have a good day.